I must check the plugs in this. It's spluttering. A good help driving. That's what it wants. The keys. I better start it. It's the GTR. The Caddy. The MB track. Wait 1 second, no. Leave that on me, I could be always driving that thing. How's I didn't hang up them keys? Them keys. Of course, if you left them in it, it'd get robbed. Farm exam. What year was this? 1990. It's 35 years ago. A big deal. And the zero. 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. And if you put all them 5 figures together, they still wouldn't give you finance today. Silage. Antique valuation. Sotheby's. Forget about that. Silage. Duckmaster. Jesus Christ, what happened here? Young fellas. Trailer. What's that? A Lee trailer. Clean upside down. There was lunatics back then as well. Dry matter. That's when things went all wrong. Cutting, nothing. Molasses. 110.90. I know as well. 1990. 110.90. This is this platform. Frank and myself got one of them last year. I'd say he's still trying to get out. What's this? Greenline services. What's this? My God, look at this for an outfit. Greenline services. This was back when it all started. Who was a model back then? Melinda Messenger. She could be naked on this. This could be all about Melinda's messengers. Better put this in here now. Get in there now. Where's the remote? Turn this on. On!
The manager is Frank Roach, and on display here today we can see all the machinery he has for the start of the new season.
This isn't Melinda Messenger, this is about Frank! This is even better! Shh!
Frank caters for all types of silage additives. Here we have his 2 molasses tanks if farmers wish to put molasses on their silage.
The 2-wheel drive 4240S! I drew bales over Turin with Joey Owen and myself. I was young. It's not an S, it's a 4240. I keep calling it an S. He had a 4-wheel drive 4240S. Later on after that.
If you're ever looking for a rear view, this is probably the best you get. It's a back view of all his silage trailers.
A rear view? It was Melinda Messenger's rear view I was expecting. Not this, but this is good. I like this. The Brennan axle. Single axle Brennan trailers. Then he went on to the double axle Brennan trailers with the single what? The single super single.
These are the side spreaders for slurry. Frank has a good number of these, 4 in all, and they're all the John Deere models.
John Deere muck spreaders? I don't think so. Maybe in North America, but not on this side of the planet. They're major. I'd say major made them. I never see the John Deere shit side spreader. I can't see the deer anywhere. The deer that jumps out over, I can't see the deer on that. They're major. Big F.
On closer examination, you'll see these are not the John Deere's, these are the Fraser models.
I knew it! You were wrong and I was wrong, but I was definitely a way more righter. This fellow didn't know what he's on about.
Frank also has in his possession 2 vacuum spreaders.
Jesus, he was mad for shit.
Just after arriving on scene is the manager of Greenline Services, Frank Rose.
Oh, what, Frank? Jesse's like a stick.
Frank is very much a believer in getting the job done quickly, and to facilitate him in getting in as much silage as he can, he has this wide pike.
Little. Do you make that thing down the road? It's not one of them folded.
We wanted an interview.
What, Frank?
Frank Roach, but those examinations he declined.
He looks like Jerry Adams. Wow! What's after happening?
Here we are outside the village of Doneraile, through which is about to pass the Greenline Services to cut the silage of Mr. Cross.
1990. 35 and a half years ago. Bedford truck. That was a canteen. He used that as a canteen and a service vehicle. What's this? The 4240 on the 1360. The Tarp. What's behind that? This is some outfit coming down through Donald. My God! Your school bus! I got banged off the old school bus. To walk to school after that. 580 30! 2650! 2650! What's this? I think that's a 2-wheel drive 2650. And I don't know what number that one is. The 4240S on the molasses tank. My favourite tractor from back then. What's that? Another molasses tank. Could be diesel too. There's the white brake on the 4300 Volvo. The MF 50 HX. A Dodge truck. What's that? The Dodge was carrying the diesel. The Dyna! Wow! Look like Frank! Jesus, Allen would be proud of him. What a hero of an outfit. 1990. It's 35 and 7 months. It's 35 and a half years ago. Oh, God.
Here we are at the lands of Mr. Christopher Croft, just outside Butterfund. Here the Greenline Services machinery just about to enter his lands to make the silage for him.
That's Frank. Jerry Adams. Is that Adrian Irwin? Well, if it isn't Adrian, it's Paddy. That's Paddy Irwin. He kicked the shit out of you back then. And I swear that's Dave Reagan. Definitely. Reagan's head up in him. Reagan, and he taking the hat off the other fella. They must have got a box of John Deere hats off Farm Poor. What an outfit. 35 and a half years ago. My God. Jeez, they were fierce lucky with the weather. Will you come out the way, ye pack of fools? Standing out in the middle, standing up in the crop. Come out of it, move, move! You know what this must have been? This must have been the happiest day of Frank's life. I know if something like this happened to me in my life, it'd be the happiest day of my life. The Carina! The pit! The 4300 valve one was here. 2 pits. 35 and a half years ago. Will you come out of the way, you fools? Blind spot. Walking in around the back of the trailer. Come out of it. Come out the way. Here's the 4300. Dual wheels. An animal. Backed in. I'm gonna go for a burn in my twin cam and I'm gonna watch that later. I can't believe that. 35 and a half years ago. I can't believe that. Take this for a burn. That's what I'll do. I cannot believe that. My God. I can't believe that. Unbelievable. Hello. Frank, I was just watching you on television.
Where are you?
Jerry Adams.
There's a trailer below in the back hangar. Just go down and collect it. I will make a party to do it.
Frank, I'm busy. I must go away and do some donuts. Silage! I've my own trailer, Frank. Can you hear me? I said I've my own trailer. Stevie Howard put tyres on it last week. He put a set of super singles on the front and he put 4 tyres on the back of it. I've my own setup. I've my own tractor and I've my own trailer. I don't need to be getting trailers off of anyone. That's the way I work. So which is it, Frank? Make up your mind. If you want me, I'm going away doing donuts. And if you don't want me, I'll be on. When do you want me?
Today. Hurry on.
All right, I'm on the way. I swear he hung down on me. Did he say left or right? Let's go, Turbo! It's silage season! It's time for us to make a few pounds! in here. Where is Frank? Where is he? You better get out of here. Was it left or right? The map, Nev. Whoever designed this country, it is pure awkward. That way. Down here. What field is that? The writing is very small. I better ring Frank.
Hello.
Frank! Frank! Yeah. I'm on the way. Is it left or right?
Are you listening to me? Are you stupid?
What did you call me? You big oversized lump of a simpleton? 'Tis I'm driving to you to do you a favour. But I tell you one thing. I'm going to make my own gap. Piss rain. Why didn't you ring me yesterday? Come on! Load her up! I'm all day driving around like a pure fool with your bad directions! Come on! Come on, driver on! Turn it up! That's a good tune!
Oh, it's Friday afternoon and I've just finished work. Well, I go to the pub while I wait for the bus. I've got half an hour, I'm not in a rush. I'll drink it quick, there's time enough. Let's have a whore, oi, oi. 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 You have cooker for your dinner and a couple of cans. You better go out and check on the lambs. It's Uncle Lechin from Echelfechin. He's got a half bottle and he's looking for a session. Let's have a whore, oi, oi. 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 We took a plot to see Murdo John. He was putting a fence up in his long johns. We gave him a dram and he jumped in the van. He said,
This ain't mine. Let's call him Dan's.
let's have a whore, oi, oi. 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 He took us to bongos, he was playing the bongos. Ali Kiki was playing the box on the stair. I said, oh, what you doing? Away up there, he says, good acoustics floating round the air. Let's have a whore, oi, oi. Let's have a whore, oi, oi. Let's have a whore, oi, oi. Let's have a whore, oi, oi.
Jesus, there's a lovely tune out of that now, Venus.
My God, Frank, that went well. What farm are we going to next? I can't believe how well that job went.
Let's go to piss rain for the weekend. I've nothing more for the weekend.
Rain! Do you know what we'll do, Frank? We'll go on the lash. My tractor's low on diesel, and we'll take the 900 Jaguar to the pub. I'd drink 20 pints, Frank. That's what I would.
You'd be as heavy on the drink as that's on diesel. What do I owe you for that?
How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was 6 or 7 hours. 7 hours. Oh, Frank.
And how much an hour are you?
I supplied the tractor, the trailer, myself, the diesel. 70 an hour, Frank. And I'm reliable and dependable.
What? If I give you cash?
It's a cash price I gave you, Frank. You hardly think I'm going to be driving around in that thing, burning diesel? There's no vet in this job.
That's real money. That's real money.
How many hours did I say? 1, 2, 3, 6, was it?
That's right.
It was
yeah.
7. It was somewhere. That's right. It was 7 hours.
I'll be fair. I'll give you 16 hour cash. We'll round it up for the 6 hours.
How many hours had we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 60, you said?
Yeah.
Today.
Yeah, it's now here.
That's fine. Give me 450, so. Count it out there. What have you? Bit faster now, Frank.
1, 2, 3,
That's
4. Have you enough? 20.
450?
20. You
420 plus
You enough.
30 makes 450. That's heavy on diesel, Frank, and I'm supplying it.
Yeah, there's another 20. There's another 20.
440.
440.
I'll be back next week.
Hello. Hello. 200 acres. Jesus, then the hope. Should the forecast is back for the weekend. We'll do it after the weekend. Leave it after the weekend. We'll do it. No problem.
This little 6.6 is good in diesel. Half full, is it? Jesus. Turbo, another few pound made for us. Get Frank! Frank is a ton of money, Turbo. And by God, Turbo, between the two of us, we'll loosen his pockets. And they be telling you then that there's no money out of contracting, that they can't get paid. Well, your tank is full of diesel and my ass pocket is full of cash.